about to think it was looking real foggy out here, but I think it's just some people that are working on, some people are burning something. I don't know, it feels really like sacred or something and really sad. I hear somebody saying, don't cry. The fact that King OG was defeated at the 𝘨𝑠han is giving me 𝑏, but also, you know, the basin. Okay, we talked about that a while back. Something about highlands and lowlands, probably Scotland and Sweden, something, I don't know, Dutch keeps making me think go back further for some reason. So again, it brought me, again, to certain bloodlines and family lines, and then things like this. So but that king gave, like I said, the land of Canaan to someone. I don't know, it's feeling like it's me, but it's feeling like somebody else has obtained it already. Somebody else may have claimed it already. And I feel like it is in the north, possibly. But it was promised to a certain bloodline. But I guess that all this confusion and everything and never getting to the bottom of it, somebody might have passed away. This might have benefited an energy, a Napoleon energy. We already talked about, like I said, the ḽūshayana or Louisiana energy, and the purchase, and Napoleon, and that being a Judas energy. Is it Napoleon, or it's one of those short Frenchmen? Okay. So I definitely sense this in the feminine energy, and possibly her mate working together. That might be that that femme fatale energy here that we pulled last night with that Don Juan energy. So this would be a man that would be really good at that. Also, I feel like this is what was used because of the women were being, I feel like we're definitely talking about galactic energy and earthly energy, or earthling energy. Moana and Maui, when it comes to what I pulled yesterday with the, I know they were calling it Montanui, but I think that it has something to do with Montenegro. Okay. And the attack possibly being, instead of like being supported by the community like Moana was, in my sense, I don't know, with that Negro energy, I don't know. It's almost like, you know, groups of people trying to, or identifying or something like this. Going for the head, like they don't have to worry about the rest. They're going for the head. So then if a serpent is coming at you, you know, you go for its head. And it's like, okay, is this serpent an ex, like I said, is this that Houdini husband energy, that Landon with all these lives energy, you know, coming into the energy, Hope knowing she's this tribrid or this energy, this force to be reckoned with. She can never really have him. Because I just was going through these cards and it was saying hold. So I think I cried a little bit. I ain't gonna do it here. I hear it, okay? Because it's that energy. But again, Louisiana Purchase is giving me energy to go out to, I don't know, it's giving me rancher energy, lands out to the west. Like the sun cometh from the east to the west. So I guess the west is real, but there might have been some east, like trickery. There's something here. I'm wondering if one of these masculine energies was my Maui. And that's that energy of that Maui energy flying away, the way that I'm seeing this smoke coming from the direction, which my face always goes to this direction for some, it's like I've been searching in this direction, going toward the lake for this energy. This could be like, I don't know, representing some kind of ceremony that the ancients will have. This is, again, I feel where some of the Black Hawk Wars and stuff happened, and I feel like some of these ridges in these backyards are those fences that were made out of remains, skeletal remains of the people. Something about 𝘬𝘓, something about 𝘍𝘠𝘢, something about dang, there's another place too. Maybe a reason why I can't remember right now. It's talked about in this book though. So it made me think back, because I feel like there is this representative energy of a grandmothering energy. Okay, yeah, that is trying to speak here. Okay, maybe even through a child, possibly. I don't know. But it's saying the seraphim or Seraphina is here on the top here. You remember Seraphina had to go through whatever she had to go through with, you know, the job that she was doing or whatever. It was like cultural, you know, wars or whatever. To a certain, low key, I mean, you know what I mean. So it says, be an ambassador for Earth, build your bridge to source, okay? And then we have here, these are just, as I was putting my cards away and cleaning up, these, you know, as I was shuffling, they came out and I'm like, okay, I have to keep them. It says, what am I listening for, okay? Because again, there could have been things put on people at a young age where you could not hear or you could not see certain energies here. You had to pull from within. There was no outside. There's no guidance outside. Just different illusions and different things to keep you entertained or keep the cat busy. Catnip kind of energy, right? So it says, what am I listening for? And we have here the great horned owl. Okay, but this great horned owl is also giving me Moshe energy. So it's giving me that Lois and Clark, I don't know, like these people that have wisdom or knowledge of something here that was needed by others. But in this day and age, it's not going to be like people are going to find you in a forest like Pocahontas and, you know, you get to talk to them like this. I feel like whatever this was, with people like me, contact has to be made, like at some point in time, or it starts to pull on your heart. And I notice there's like a lot of fullness in my heart. So again, at some point in time, contact has to be formed. Like it distracts me, so you know what I'm saying, when there's something. So it's even that Sekhmet energy, like them giving her this brew that threw her off her rockers, or threw her off script for a minute, okay, and turned her into a house cat, right? So I'm even hearing like sacred fool energy. So we have again the great horned owl here, and again like love, lust, or something like this, like the lust for love or love. It could be a distraction here. I remember, you know, my grandmother, she never got remarried after my grandfather passed, but she did get married to the church. So this is going to take us back to a storyline of something like that. So we have sweeten here, okay? But sweeten, okay, is in, the honeybee was in reverse. It said, what is mine to share, okay? So I guess somebody, I don't know, what is mine to share? I don't know. This may be like, again, some kind of, I don't know, something in reverse here, okay? This may even be talking about, like I said, some type of muse energy, okay? So the muse is upright. I feel like somebody's telling me I found a new muse and that's bad for you. But I feel like, again, somebody don't know what they talking about. They really think it's going to stay how it is. And I feel like God was just keeping whoever this is away from me because it was a snake. the ancestors, more than likely, because we're going to go ahead and decipher a little bit between God and what I feel like I'm hearing from the ancestors more today about that energy and ciphering and going back, because this is what we do. It's not because we're believing every single word of the Bible. We are interpreting in real time and with living God energy what really was going on. We're giving you the both sides of, again, you don't have to, I'm never here to tell you what it is. You know, this is not your mama's Bible study, and I'm never here to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm sharing what it looked like to me as being someone that has this gift to be able to see. All right? So it's more of a seer or oracle energy, okay, than a psychic that's going to be able to tell you who you're going to run into at the coffee shop and marry. That's not what I do here, okay? It's almost like this Akashic energy of records of the world. So we have preparation here, all right? And we got this chocolate mama. She got some little light-skinned babies. And then we got this nucleus cell over here that's all these other seeds. And I feel like, again, this is that river flowing through you energy. And I feel like somebody is like, oh, my goodness, this is what I was trying to get you to do, is listen to yourself. It's already running through you. And this may even been looked at as a crazed masculine energy, but I'm just wondering if it just was because this person knew, they know something. And again, I'm hearing a day late and $1 short. But somebody's energy is still here. I don't know. Or somewhere in between. So the Page of Pentacles was looking at me earlier, okay? And I feel like this is a young male that has somebody on their mind, possibly. I would never thought it or think it, but I don't know. It's funny because about 2 years ago, like I said, I don't know what they can name me at this point. Because again, if this connection or whatever, that love connection or that love has been lost, it's like, you can name me something that has something to do, but not doing it again. We have a King of Wands. Because I feel like that is that energy. Like my grandmother, I don't never remember her never having no job. She had like all them kids, 16 something children. And like I said, even after my grandfather passed, she didn't have a job, but she had something in her that people knew. They loved her. They, you know, like I never seen a funeral with that many people there. You know, she was just a person that so ew. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. She looks real innocent. She looked kind of slow, people might say. I do. Okay. She's got a special type of crown on her head. But I feel like it's showing so much power and also gratitude. Like with these flowers above her, I see something like gratitude here. And then the smoke signals or whatever seething from these mountains here. And we also see this masculine energy here at her feet. She looked happy and she's holding her little pentacle, but you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no cares in the world because she doesn't know whatever this is. So it's giving me this energy like of, you know, energy encroaching around someone. So like I told you guys about that dream before, it's like a dark, smoky, like middle of a plain or something like this. And there's war or something going on. There's a woman and a child. And there's just like this energy of me just standing there like this. And there's like smoke and stuff everywhere. And then right below that, we had the moon energy, okay? But the moon has the sun on it, and the sun is shedding mana, all right? And we have these dogs down here that are, you know, doing whatever. We also have the lobster. I call it a lobster, but people call it the scorpionic energy here. Could be. And then the two towers here. So again, it's like almost talking about somebody, a son or somebody who died between these two pillars or whatever. So again, maybe that's also what this smoke or whatever is representing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, the way that I see, it's kind of like, it's very intricate. It's very like a duality, or it's like, I was trying to explain to Taurus yesterday. It's like, okay, everybody can go on with their world and everything like this, but, you know, at this time, like I said, it's peace, but it's war. You know, everybody's trying to come back into like settling back down or something like this. And I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm just getting started. Like, why didn't nobody tell me this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, like, it's about like the real world and the grounded energy here. But then, you know what I'm saying? It's also, my head is in the clouds to a certain extent. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards, and we're going to go ahead and pull one and see what the ancestors are saying. These are ancestor postcards. But I feel like this has something to do with lineage and family bloodlines. I'm following it back to like the Carolinas or Mesopotamia, okay? And how, again, the Seminole even were led from the south into the north, into Cairo and things like this, into the Midwest, Illinois, and these things like this is making me think about just all of the trails that I followed that came from that way up. And then it made me think about like the James family and the Stewart energy and the Bruton energy and around, like I said, the Carolinas, and then coming up into like, whoa, okay, that Pitts energy too, okay? But then the Tanners could have been trappers. So it's just giving me all these things, and how, like I said, how these different bloodlines. Because I'm thinking about David and them, and that's like Pitts, Paul, James, Joseph, you know, all those names like that. And and then with the B's, it's, you know, Aaron, Moses, John, Jesse, you know. And then it's making me think about like unions and bonds form, like these relationships or these citizenships or memberships or whatever. And it made me think about like dual stories of being told of like how things changed in my household when I got really serious about the biblical text. And then my dad was telling me the same thing, you know, with my grandma. Like, my grandpa wasn't really too crazy about it, okay? And there's certain generational things like drinking aspects in communities and stuff like that. And then seeing it like happening in my household too, and seeing like the things that came along with it, and the possession, and, you know, how my grandma must have been looking at him, and how I was looking at Taurus. And it's just, you know. But I feel like binds or some type of something, some type of initiations or something into things could have like tampered with these men's self-esteem or something like this. And it's almost like instead of the woman that would be healing and nurturing to them to help them, they couldn't even face them or something. They had to go to other women that may understand, that may be wrapped up, that may be sent in by government agencies and as plants and things like this, you know, to do the things that they were doing here, to hem these men up in a certain sense. That these men would owe them or have to pay or give everything they have to these particular people, because these could be other groups as well, because of the things that they may have done in a sign of weakness, or even to get back at the mother energy for worshiping this God or reading this Bible or pissing him off, you know, because we have, and this is Papa was a Rolling Stones energy, of course, all right, with this King of Wands energy, all right. You know, he's got his wand in one hand ready, and he's got his fist balled up in the other. So if you think about that, the wand is ready to go venture off and do something, right? It may want to be with who he is with, but because she is preserving herself and going down this journey or whatever with God in the Bible, she's not giving it up. And so again, this fist, you know, I have to look at things, I have to be fair. Like, I don't never try to take myself out of the equation. I like constructive criticism, even when it comes from me doing it, seeing it for myself. So I like to, you know, look at why, you know, especially when it comes to my granddad, because I never had a chance to meet him. So of course, I hear what people are saying or whatever, which was not really all bad all the time. I think, you know, everything is not, I don't know everything. I don't know really half of anything. But that's maybe why I lean more on within and looking outside, because I like to know all aspects. Of course, everybody can tell what they thought about somebody or something. But yeah. So again, it makes me think about these names like James and stuff like that. So it brought me back to childhood, because my grandmother was one of those women in the community that watched a lot of people's children over the years. So we always had people at the house or at her house or whatever. And then I remember that we went to a church, and the last name of the pastor was James. So there's communication between us and those particular children. And it was funny because some of those friends or whatever just popped back up in my feed recently. Okay. I feel like it's a forced notion here. Because I feel like what people think is weak is actually strong. And I think that in this lifetime, we're going to be able to experience that. That these same maneuvers that people were using and then blaming or projecting it onto you, some of us, you know, is not going to work anymore. These people will have to pay. Rather, it is just to see you doing something else or whatever. They may have came in and looked and thought, well, there's nothing really here that could get this person elevated enough to be above me, you know. And so these people, again, they build with others possibly and leave you down. And I think that it's not going to possibly work this time. So people can do whatever they want to do. Like I said, I don't try to hold on to anybody. It's just, I'll be glad before whatever happened, I saw somebody's true colors. Because somebody can feel like they did all that they could, and I can feel like that too, and then it just, that's where it ended, or that's where it happened here. But I don't like games, like I said. And I feel like somebody's coming in like, oh, well, I said that, but it's just this kind of energy or something. And it's just like, well, whatever, like, keep it then. Because I give. And I think that's how my grandmother was. She would give. But she would not give. I have a, you know what I'm saying? I have a valve here. So we're going to go back to this book real quick, just because we're talking about, and I feel like there's this urgency to talk about something like this, or just to really just lay something down here, okay, about this whole thing with mental illness. I feel like this is the women. This is the women. Like, these women wasn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I told y'all with, I think I posted it yesterday or the day before, when Chappelle said something like, these people are strong people. They're not weak. They're not crazy. Maybe society is a little bit sick. It was something like that. And that's exactly what I know it is right now. So the whole world could be telling me something, and I know that there's something wrong, that some of these people are sick. And it may not have to be all the people, but it's the people, like I said, the crazy looking people that were on, you know, the Hunger Games, dressed all crazy and stuff like that up on the balcony, right? It's just some of them don't even realize that you never even belong in that type of arena as a Slav or that kind of energy. So, all right. So we're going back into the book, The Spring here, and this is about a prophecy, all right, that's supposed to happen now, sometime between 2021 and 2022. And it's actually a play. But again, I have had paranormal activity and things around ever since this book came in. It's a newer book. It's not like it's no old antique. I got books that's way older than this in the house, okay? So again, something is talking about some violence against Shantland, endangering his life, okay? All right, so again, this is also giving me the energy. Like I said, I felt like there was some kind of like a fight or something recently. I just can't tell who's the what, but I feel like, again, there was somebody seeing somebody being bullied, possibly. There could also be somebody could be trying to make somebody think that they're being bullied when they actually are the one that have been bullying the whole time. You know how that is, okay? And somebody could have came against somebody, falsely even. I feel like these could be two even different instances here. So Dr. Sheldon is saying, well, your violence against Shantland endangering his life. Because again, we do have this wand here, okay? So this King of Wands energy here. But again, Shantland could have been like a shady doctor trying to get somebody to do, well, or a father, a jealous father. Okay, hold on. It's either or, all right? Or a jealous husband. This could be somebody that was holding up a woman that could be, okay, this could be somebody that could be holding up a woman on mental illness that is perfectly happy and healthy to be married off. Because think about this is tribal and all kind of different type of energy at that point in time. And again, in the background, low key is going on this time too. But I feel like since somebody knew this prophecy was going to happen, they learned how to attack Esther's or my mental abilities here. Okay, or even be able to shun us or shut us out or turn people against. Like I said, the cornerstone or whatever, rejected by the builders. But we all know those stones are supposed to come down, but what kind of alliance is that? Something could have been self-defense though here, okay? Or protection of someone here. I feel like somebody left the building kind of knowing that somebody would not know and leaving them in a situation or a position to be attacked or brutalized or something else here. They're acting like I've done all I can, but they really weren't doing what they could. Or they were taking what they could or using what they could. They were not really, you know, there may have been protection because somebody wanted to keep something to themselves. But then after they let their hands off of it and allowed somebody, or again, allowed another, I feel like there's a witch, a very powerful witch. Somebody likes the power that a bitch have, okay? When it comes to sorcery and witchcraft, all right? And I feel like that's what this is, all right? It's just bottom line. Somebody learned, a witch learned, this could be even somebody that's been around this person or in their energy for a long time, learn how to maneuver to snatch this person. If it was really meant to be, I would feel like with them being in their energy like that, that would have been happened. But again, it is what the fuck it is. Like, I'm not going to be trying to stop people from doing whatever they're going to do. People going to learn. All right? Hopefully it just be okay for you. But again, I see how it happened, and that's it. Like I said, I don't want to end up in anything that has been charged or stemmed from deceit or malicious acts or somebody like plotting. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's like, I can see like when it comes to tribal energy and like maybe there's a boy or whatever that always had his eye on the princess or some shit like this, and you know he is really legit. He's, you know, with his feelings or something like this, you know, and really coming from a good place, all right, and always was when he was younger, like that's gonna be mine one day, okay. But then again, I'm talking about other things where people go a little bit too far possibly, and maybe don't take no for an answer, or they know best, or feel like they know best. Okay, there's a lot right now. There's a lot coming in right now, okay? Okay, I gotta hurry up because I'm going to get my nails done finally. Okay, so. All right, so we have Parsons, which is another doctor or masculine energy around this female here. It's saying, yes, doesn't that disturb your self-confidence? And Elijah says to him, and I have it marked for some reason. I'm sorry it happened. Not that he didn't deserve it, okay? But the shock to Esther, okay? So right now something is telling me that whatever the energy is between Esther and Elijah, they are one. So again, I feel like one is a little bit more in tune or educated on a situation here. Damn. Okay, so somebody might have to be outwardly learning about this, and someone just all they have to do is be themselves, and they already have this inner alchemy energy here. So what am I feeling? Like somebody will never fully know themselves, or the part that even this other energy can see? Because it's almost like somebody being blocked, me being blocked off from him, but him not being blocked out from me, or having access to me. Wow, but in this time, this could be Esther, because Esther could have learned throughout the past 100 years. So this time, Esther, the masculine energy, could be reflecting in Esther energy too. Okay, so this is having something to do with, okay, all right, let's keep going, all right? But I'm just feeling like, you know, tread lightly here, okay? So, okay, somebody could be having me, like, somebody could be looking at me in the energy, because again, this striking someone, we've already been through this, all right? So this is like a blueprint or something for something, right? This is somebody saying you struck my father. This could be, again, having to do with that Carter energy, and me saying, wait a minute, your father struck me first. Your father talked shit about me first. You see what I'm saying? Because within the past couple months, it's been the other way around. It was me looking at a masculine energy saying, you struck my father. And then he's saying he did first. Okay? And this is daddy's girl being like, all right, I don't like you no more. Because what was you trying to do to my dad? But then it's almost like this energy here was trying to protect her, even from her dad and them. You see what I'm saying? Wow. Whew. Okay. And I feel like, you know, somebody think just because they're involved in the story, if they want to move on or whatever, that this is me like pulling on them. No, this is me telling my story, okay? This is me doing what I'm going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. If you remove yourself from the equation, okay. That don't stop nothing. What they say, one monkey don't stop no show. And I'll have to learn. Like I'm that courageous motherfucker that will let it all go and see what really happened, because I want to know what the fuck is inside of me. All right. And we have a giveaway dance, right? So this could be a warning. This could be a feminine energy coming in telling me somebody is trying to give you up with this giveaway dance, right? And it's right here under the moon, okay? Somebody likes the fact that the moon is quiet, but I feel like whatever energy or God energy is, you give the moon a reason to be quiet. It's almost like Satan telling telling God to take everything away from Job and see what happened. See, that's also giving me Georgia. Take everything away from a motherfucker like you did me and see what happened. Because I feel like that's what somebody's trying to do, is put somebody in a Satan's, like that's me rising the sun up out of the pits of hell, right? He pulling on my energy. I pull him up out of the pits of hell. And then he come back for my head still. It's the same fucking thing. So again, where is the love came on this morning? I'm like, why? I don't know. Where was it? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Where was it? Because it's always been there with me. So again, I mean, it's just like whatever. Like at this point in my life, it's like anybody could take a back fucking seat. It's just truly that. Okay? There's no love lost because I love my fucking self so much. All right? And I know when it's time to go or whatever, like I said. There's nothing in the 3D that has showed me anything about this connection. So again, I must continue to move on or whatever and find out where the fuck it is. I'm not going to stay there still playing around with you. That may be why the masculine is saying that to me too. It's a sad thing to see because I know what it's supposed to be. But, you know, like I said. I feel like somebody's really putting the pressure on about something here. Okay? Somebody's trying to take away somebody's all wishes here. But I think this is somebody that knows the power or knows what somebody actually has. So I keep hearing hold, okay? Somebody also knows what somebody has. So this is just somebody that was careless or faking or Don Juan from the beginning, right? And they want to be able to cut this person off from everything that they could have had, any type of gifts or any kind of power or something like this. It's like, oh, well, I loved you for a long time and look how you treated me. But it's like, you didn't. Whatever you did at a distance. You never really, you know, fully engaged. So maybe you engaged and you gave to other motherfuckers, but you never gave me anything, like I said. Okay? At one point in time, it felt like pure whatever love. But again, I have 3 masculines, though, attached to me, right? So, you know what I'm saying? This could be, like I told you guys before, one masculine being blamed with what another one was doing and so on and so forth. But there's no proof given to the Empress, you know what I'm saying, besides what she knows, right, with her that inner voice. You know, there's nothing given to her where she can actually take that to, like, some kind of, you know, counselor or something and rat somebody out, you know? And I feel like that's why I know that at one point in time, all these people were working together. They may have even thought it was a good idea to go against this Empress because of some of the things that I said that maybe, you know what I'm saying, you just wasn't tough enough to hear it, but it was the truth. And now we're seeing it all unfold right now. So I feel like somebody's trying to scare somebody or something like this with this. The wish card is in reverse, the world card is in the vision quest. But I feel like the universe is working some shit out. And I feel like if this is what these people were trying to do is keep a hold on me, right, for a certain amount of time, I feel like, again, this is what's going to end up happening to them, right? This is somebody probably upset even because I'm telling them that these hoes got to go. I know that they done planted these trees or whatever within the garden, all right, to utilize them in some kind of way over the Empress, all right? It's just treasonous. It's just nasty, whatever this shit is, okay? I feel like some people got together and said, we're not going to be servants of some, but again, it was just, and at this point in time, it was somebody going to be changing all that and was not going to, and I think people saw that, but they still was thirsty and hungered for the power, and so they went ahead and took it. They worked together. Those that are above, again, same-sex energy, okay? All right, this is a time, this was that time. Now, people talk about that energy of the angels coming down and mating with the women of men, I mean, the children of men or the daughters, okay? But I feel like that was something, and that was something ancient here that does happen. All right, where again, the biblical or Enoch could have looked at it as a downfall or something, but again, this could have been something that was actually done, okay? To pull things, balance things out, right? But I feel like these men still want to deal with masculine energy men or young girls or something else. These maybe feel that are afraid to love or settle down or something. So again, the woman that was all open and probably just got her whole chest ripped out is the, you know what I'm saying? And she's supposed to go into some type of depression, but no. See, they got a perfect mix of something when it comes to me. And we got the sun. Okay? I feel like somebody trying to lay claim or put up, you know, things or whatever about, you know, the Olmec heads and stuff like that. It's like, okay, that looked like that a little bit, okay, but what was there even before the Olmec? I don't know, okay? So we got maiden of vassal. So again, this could be somebody choosing one of my daughters or something like that over me, okay? Okay, so again, now that we got that out the way, all right, somebody's saying, okay, but the shock to Esther, okay? And Parson says, we're going to go back. I'm just pulling as we go. This is how they have me doing it, okay? It says, so Elijah says, for his destructive interference, okay? Also, he struck me in the face, and I struck him back, okay? Is there one of you who wouldn't instinctively react so to a blow, okay? So again, remember we're talking about these missiles and stuff. We're talking about also people mouthing off or shooting off at the mouth or something like this, okay? When they're talking about sirens, this is also women of the water or women in general that probably have some type of fiery message or some kind of message here, okay? We got the moon in reverse here, okay? So like I said, this could be this energy, like I said, of people upset about me talking about these people. People are talking about, but they don't see the covert energy in the fact that these people are working with high-level entities to come after this crown. It's not their, they want the crown. They're coming after this crown. So this is where they're doing what they're doing. Right? This is where they have killed this whole family or whatever, and now they're coming back to pluck or pick from the dead here to bring them back to life, to use them or utilize them even more. And then again, they want to get rid of the elder here, or somebody what they would call the elder. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like legally or behind the scenes, people are trying to administer these things like change your identity or something like this to hide you. And then a lot of times people are doing all this, but low key, they're just doing it because they want to keep you trapped so that they can continue to use you as a reservoir or a secret something just for them. But they're not ever going to treat you right. And you think that I worked all this hard and did all this fucking work to break these curses, and I'm not going to enjoy my fucking harvest? Are you out of your mind? Anybody can kiss my ass at that point. Because I'm not only doing it for me, I'm doing it for the people in general. See, that's these other females that can be bought and paid for, or they can be, you know, what do you call it? Subdued and replenished. And 9 times out of 10, they're trying to replenish themselves with shit when it have something to do with you. Don't let it be your organs or your mind or your Akashic, because that's what they're after in the first place. So again, this leaves these people like me under some type of attack, where your family and friends can turn on you. I'm hearing that song, it'll just be me, just you and me against the world. All right, now this is the Hermit. This could be the Hermit card. Like the Hermit is standing there watching his star. Right? A Hermit energy could be also maybe a Saul energy, having to go into like a lowly something and crawl through the woods or whatever. That might just even be like somebody, a shaman energy, okay? With this Hermit energy. Somebody that had to get off the grid or something like this, possibly. I mean, they got the donkey with them, but they could have fell in love with the donkey or a Democrat. But we got the horse thief here, okay? So again, I'm wondering if this is a giveaway dance or a horse thief, okay? This may be somebody, and then with this 9, okay? Somebody got the month of May. Which is my birth, but there, I don't know, we got Thoth energy coming in too. Matter of fact, I'm about to order me a Thoth deck. We got the moon though. So again, somebody has got the muse is the moon, all right, for this horse thief. So this is maybe why somebody's got a new muse here. So again, I don't know what's going on here. Like this ain't nothing to do with nothing. This is just like the ancestors like, okay. But I'm hearing like any more of something, then you passed the limit. And I'm just like, ain't no motherfucking limit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is, y'all. Okay? Because I don't study this before I do this. It's just coming out. So the Hermit must be watching, and he got his gun. All right? And then we have the horse thief here. So the thief is not going to honor the sun anymore. Okay? Because we got the moon and the sun on this card here. So again, you know, like I said, the moon is going to be silent about what he's doing because the moon is not really American. The moon is Haitian or some shit like this. That's why they're okay with all these people coming and they tricked you in the indigenous community and was planted there to make you think that they was your people. And then again, the men that they dealing with may be merchants. So I'm hearing dream merchant, bring her back to me. All right, everything is you, okay? So I feel like this is somebody that also obtained someone out of love and money took over. Money, 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 okay? And then that person went and got with this moon energy because they can control the laws. This could even be a Libran energy here. Right? This might have been somebody that was all in people's face at one point in time, but they went behind the moon to do these secret things against the sun. And that's why they're sitting there looking so angry within the sun here. And I feel like also this moon energy had a crush on the sun as well. Or was inhabiting or housing energy around the sun to spy. To be able to obtain information, to learn the language. And we learned that when they were sending people in the Bible to learn the language, that they were stealing. They were copycat energies, succubus energies, coming in to steal and harvest energy from the particular people. So again, the way I read the Bible is not like everything in here is so good and we chop that shit down. And I'm going to tell you what it's talking about. Again, it's up to you to discern. I mean, if it makes sense to you or to discern it. It's just that energy of the word, whatever the fuck it is within me. All right? It may, I feel like there are some people that are AI energy, okay, or have been altered, and they can just sit there and they probably eyes roll in the back of their fucking head, you know what I'm saying? And then whatever they need come to them or whatever, they go take a nap and this shit come to them. Where some of us, like it says in this Keeper in the Goss, these witches had power to erase your dreams. So you may get a download, or you may even have commune with someone in your sleep. This could be even a King Solomon or one of these kings that went rogue or are in reverse here because of something they did and fucked up. All right? And they want to blame the feminine energy, okay? Because they know she could be an emperor or a fucking empress or both. All right? So again, I feel like that's the energy here that we're dealing with. Like a rogue king trying to hold it together, trying to intimidate with the fist balled up here, with this energy here. All right? And the person is like, I know that my hands is clean and I'm trying to keep a pure heart, right? And my grandma never cussed. I do. I'm a different breed. It's a different time, okay? So we're talking about cursing and swearing. We know swearing is an oath and cursing is creating spells against people to block them and to harm them or to stop them from going towards things. It don't have nothing to do most likely with the foul language. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, so I feel like that's how they get people, because 9 times out of 10, most people feel like that's what this is, okay? So again, like I said, we got the spiritualist in reverse here, all right? We got the spiritualist in reverse. So this could be somebody that's been a spiritualist, but they're actually rogue or they're in reverse. They were using their spiritual gifts to harm someone. Like we were reading, abuse of authority, okay? They've been able to keep the shit that they were doing behind the scenes in the dark. I'm the sun. I'm going to shed light on it. That's just what it's going to be. Even if it got something to do with my family or my bloodline, it doesn't matter because I don't have no censor here. There's no, oh, shh, don't say that, unless it's something like is going to happen where it is, like I feel like there's a destination or something that I need to go, all right? That source is telling me that it's a sacred place or something like that, so don't say that. And sometimes the shit still slip out, okay? So again, we got this spider energy with the stars here, but the stars are not in there anymore. The stars are, or whatever, this shit is in reverse, okay? So again, whoever energy this could be. Somebody was keeping some people locked up in some kind of net here. This could be a masculine or a feminine energy. Some people could look at me that way, and some people could be looking at somebody else in that light at this point in time. But I'm going and I'm looking at all the head people in the indigenous community and certain communities here, and I'm going and starting there, right? Because again, sometimes you got to chop that shit off at the head, and that's the part that's sticking up the most. Because now I'm going back and looking like, hold on, wait a minute. So all these people was just sitting here acting like, even at some point in time want to act like Shay Seeking ain't have nothing to do, or Aborigines Unchained didn't have nothing to do with nothing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Okay. All right. This could be even a matriarch of vassals energy. This even giving me that a feminine energy, an older feminine energy is trying to grab onto or grasp onto a masculine energy for herself or something like this. This could be even somebody putting, I'm even feeling like this could be, oh, yeah. Okay, so this could be also somebody embodying or housing another body here. So again, this matriarch of vassals could, this matriarch of vassals could be this maiden of vassals. So meet me at the altar in your white dress, okay? Somebody just can't live without somebody, but I don't know if they're just trying to change somebody or alter somebody or give a new body, or this could be a new body or a new group of people to vibe with or connect with. All right, this could be that. This could be somebody sending somebody else. This could be somebody going down and lifting someone else up, or was trying to. All right, so again, anytime something like this happens, like one of these level ups, oh, what the hell? Okay. It just shows me that, again, some of the things may be working when I'm pointing out these particular witches, because it's almost like a weight has fallen off. And it's like next, like people can just go about and do what they want to do. I have to sit here and break off all these burdens or drop all these wands that's in my backpack, like the 9 of Wands or whatever. It's kind of strange that nobody would know it from the outside looking in, because nobody else would be in the same situation as this person. The masculine that she's dealing with can't figure her out. He don't understand either. But he don't understand that a lot of things that they're doing is bringing this harm to an empress, and there's just different things that have to be done here. All right? And I feel like, again, in that case, I feel like these people that tried this, their wheel of fortune is going to be going in reverse. They wanted somebody else's will or medicine will or their health or something to go in another direction. And I feel like this has been happening for my family for a very long time. And by breaking off these curses and doing all these things, I feel like it's freeing something here. All right, we have ruin in reverse, because I feel like this is what they were trying to do. With the spiritualists, they were trying to ruin someone. I was watching a little bit of Coming to America, and you know, they were talking about like the stories that happened when they were here, and how, you know, his butler or his servant was out there, you know, sleeping with people or whatever. Okay, well, when he was trying to find a mate or whatever, and then he was saying, yeah, this one lady, she had some plant or some herbs or something, and all I know is she gave me these herbs or whatever, and then she was just like on me, and she was just rocking me, you know, like it was, that part was kind of funny. Okay. Okay. And just the features of the lady and things like this, it made me think about, again, that all it made me think about one of these energies or whatever. Because that could be like a here and now kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? That somebody is embarrassed to say they might have been drugged by some of these beasts. And they call me mean, but I'm just real. Like, I just keep my shit real, okay? This might be what turns me in reverse, because I will not worship that beast. I will not. You can't take my, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you think you gave it to me. I think that we're wrong. We need to go back and look again. It just is. Because again, somebody can leave me, but you can't take away my destiny. Like, that's the thing that's my problem. Like, cut that shit out. I feel like somebody trying to make me think it's not all about me, and that's just ridiculous. We have the Weaver here. We talking about architect energy. We talking about something that's running through somebody's fucking blood, and you think because you can sedate somebody and take their blood or something, or do some weird shit with these galactic confederations that's in reverse right now too. Like, when you got the galaxy coming against your ass. So that's what I'm saying about these people that's saying, oh God, the world have been fooled by Satan, period. All right, the only person probably didn't get fooled all the way, that could have almost been getting lured in, could be the world card energy, whoever was protected by that wreath in the world card energy. So again, like I said, I have this one type of mind here, and I'm looking around like I don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like this girl's on fire and she could fly the fuck away from here. So like, I don't know. Like I said, the Weaver energy or this energy here. You know, I could be dealing with a masculine energy that is in the likeness of this God energy that I'm trying to get to. That's on this plane, and he might be a trickster. And that's why Trickster came out last night. So again, I could be captive here. This could be some type of, again, somebody trapping somebody's in the mind, trapping their mental, trapping their thoughts, their memories or something like this. Like, I could be somebody that could be in a dual nature or a tri-nature, but somebody has blocked me from being able to have access to all parts of me to even be able to protect myself or whatever this would be. All right? And that's what I feel. And that's why this masculine really wants to be with this other feminine. One of these masculines want to be with this other feminine because they feel like it's going to be able to defeat me, or she's going to be able to continue to defeat me. And I feel like I'm hearing somebody saying they thought it was going to last forever, right? And somebody want me to think, oh, you thought it was going to last. No, motherfucker, y'all thought, because I don't know. We got craftsmen here. Somebody's doing something crafty behind the scenes. Like I said, they taking up crafty counsel behind the scenes to do this. They see that they can't, you know, it's like somebody trying to get you to do something. I don't know what it is. But we got the craftsman here, okay? And we got the chief of pipes. So this is somebody, like I said, be smoking and toking, whether it's hookah, tobacco, or marijuana, whatever. This is somebody that like to, you know, smoke or whatever. You know, they be chiefing, okay? That's what we used to call it in the Midwest, all right? So again, let's go ahead. And I feel like, again, over here, it's nice to do that once in a while if you want to. But over here, I can go and tap into myself and like root or ground myself and then produce a natural high. So again, So again, this might be somebody salty or saying, oh, you know, whatever. But whoever, one of these masculines is just trying, they don't even have to fight. They can just do whatever they want to do. So I don't know. So then I must be a god to this energy because this guy got to tell me what they going to do or some shit like this. Like, I don't know. Like, what? I feel like it's a masculine. We mirror each other too much. It's like, whatever it is, it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? You see what I'm saying? What do you mean? The only thing is I know about the abundance within me. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that same thing when it comes to you? Because I feel like these people use the fact of their freedom and their funds or whatever the fuck they got in order to try to make it seem like, you know, they're so limitless and everything like this. Meanwhile, you just all in your, you know what I'm saying? You all in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You know you all in your feelings about some shit. All right? And me, I have to sit here and process it. That's just the only difference between me. All right? So it turns into liquid gold. And unfortunately, that gold or that is that whatever is being produced when it comes to that inner alchemy is worth more than whatever they're talking about. And people will see, even if they have people deceived. Because they'll probably take people and show this family and show how they are underdeveloped. They didn't do this. They don't have college degrees. Look at this. They're just worthless and everything like this. But they're dealing with worthless people that are observing them. Because you don't see what's inside of the people. Even if I don't fuck with them no more. And right now they could be rogue because somebody could have threw a little something at them to make them feel some kind of way, a couple funds or something like this. Got people all up in they, and then in a minute, because they haven't done healing, the shit gonna be gone anyways. So this could be even get people paying off people to, you know what I'm saying, attack or to not to take an oath of something about an oath of silence here. Even if I feel like I feel bad sometimes, and that's why I feel like I've been a little bit reserved throughout this, because I'm thinking like, what if somebody is having some kind of communication with me and they think that we're on the same team and they hear me saying these things, like, what the fuck is wrong? You know, but they don't understand that whatever they're using here mentally is not working. You know, there's someone that you're with. It could be this donkey that this person, that the hermit is with. All right, this Democrat person, okay? It could be a twin. This could be a twin that, if this is the 9th, and I heard month of May, this could be somebody that's born on the same day as me, at the same time. That's also, I think, soul connections could be, I'll be right there. Good morning. No, Grand Rising. Get back. I don't want people looking at you. Okay, because I want to get it done early. Because Bun is here. I want to get it done early so I can come in there. All right. So again, like I said, it's something about that. Oh, the donkey. It could be the donkey or the democratic energy that this person is with here that has them seeing the vassal in reverse here. It could be lies, or they could have showed them somebody could have dreamed fast or something like this and got their feelings hurt about some shit. But it's like, are we even now? Because I'm over it. Are we even now? Okay. Because that don't even compare to all the bogus shit that somebody done did to me behind the scenes with this. And again, it's going right back over here to the moon energy. It laid right back on the moon energy and the horse thief. So these people have been working together. So don't come around here saying, oh, it's over and all this other stuff. And I do feel like there is a masculine energy that has a twin. All right. There's like a Lucifer Michael energy, a Jesus/Satan kind of element here. All right. This is somebody that's in a likeness of somebody. They look just like them. And they be doing little sly shit. It's almost like, y'all remember when on Lucifer, when I think it was Michael came down and he was getting the detective was dealing with him and he was getting a detective to see messed up things about Lucifer. And he was pissed off. Lucifer was mad when he came back because he kind of turned the detective away from Lucifer. She was kind of looking at him sideways. So with this heavy moon presence here in energy, like I said, this could be, again, she could be a mothering father in energy to one of these people here. And they're trying to get her to look at me a certain kind of way or something like this. But this could be like a spiritualist, like I said. But whatever they're doing is in reverse here. Whatever they were doing is in reverse here. They were using their spiritual gifts here. And I feel like this person is right here. And they may have think that they defeated the vassal, or this is like the head mother earth energy here. This earthen vassal here. All right. So again, whatever they did to try to put her in reverse, or me or whoever, all right, it didn't do nothing but ruin them, or it's not going to do anything but turn the script and flip the script on them, like we're doing with this moon and this horse thief. I've been and told y'all, who mad? Who mad? Because I've been and told y'all that I picked up on the energies of some of these people that were planted in our community, that made it real big out of the community, that they were working for other countries or the government or something like this. Now, that doesn't mean that they're all on the bad side of things. It just means that you be careful. That's why I say these things. It's not like, oh, I'm saying the Russians. So no, I'm just saying when we're dealing with these type of people, you may want to look a certain way, and you may want to go ahead and see the history of what has happened with these people, because they started guerrilla warfare on July 15th with those people, I believe it was the people of Montenegro. Okay? And so that's making me think, well, I was like, there's something here about this Russian element here. But there's also something about the United States just hoping a motherfucker gets something done, and so that they can wipe they self clean with it. It's almost like Talmudic. Crafty counsel. And if that doesn't work, we'll let them engines at them. Because secretly, they're already building anyway. So again, we have the ruin in reverse here. I don't know what it's going to be, okay? So again, like a smack in the face, struck me in the face. So again, this could be somebody physically hitting somebody, or this could be somebody doing something and then somebody says something and you're like, oh shit, that was like a smack in the face. But instead of addressing it and saying how you really feel about it, these type of men that I think we deal with, they get mad and they fume inside, and their fist is balled up in the inside, and they're still as boys or children. You know what I'm saying? And so again, they want to find a way to hit you, and that might just be going and putting their wand somewhere else. You struck my manhood or something, and so I'm going to take my wand and stick it in a couple of bitches or something, or in a couple of cups. This is Taurus calling me, okay? That never really happens. So, yeah. And then Parsons is a doctor here that's saying, oh, I didn't hear that version of it. So of course people is not going to tell. Of course, when it comes to the Empress and the type, and her being a capital dome, and the type of information that she withholds in her dome, that's why everybody's after trying to take a little piece of it. Okay? It's almost like that's why her pineal gland is in the trees on that card with the Empress. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. And somebody is trying to make it like it's not. So that means somebody took it, but you can't. Because it's like some kind of reptilian energy where I feel like whatever they're doing is just, with that inner alchemy, is just rebuilding itself. And I feel like everything that, the more they try to take and not ask, you know how natives say that they would ask Mother Nature for things when they want to take it? These people don't ask. They just put cameras in your house. They just sneak around. They just put, you know, speakers out on your whatever. They just tap in your phone. These are all thieves. They're just thieves. Thief in the night energy. This could be Jesus in low vibrating form here, trying to get rid of the Christ energy, not wanting to shine with the Christ energy, or not wanting nobody to know that their shine could have came from the Christ energy, to get rid of that feminine energy. And I think that is why a grandmother, because like I said, it has been a little bit hurtful for me, because again, before about 6 months ago, every day I thought about my grandma, every single day. And I'm thinking, why don't I think about you, grandma? It's like I'm working hard on doing whatever this is that I'm not, she's passed away or whatever, but I'm just thinking, why have I not? You know, because I would just sit there and reflect on her name or something like this or whatever. But I also think there's something about a masculine here too that may be one of her favorites or something like this. And there's something like that. I don't know. Because this could be even another older parent of hers stepping in. Also, this could be a father figure energy, or a grandfather, or somebody that favors me, that don't want me around, don't want these masculines around me. And this is what I be thinking. Or like I said, there's this captive energy where somebody is holding somebody captive here under some type of firmament or some kind of dome or something here. All right, and it's like a prisoner not knowing they're a prisoner to go away, but it's almost like, wait a minute, how is somebody a prisoner on their own land? And then, you know, should it be like the other way around? But I feel like somebody has already walked away here. But they know that they left something in shambles. They know they left somebody unprepared, because we got preparation here. All right, so something woke me up at 3 o'clock and I could not go back to sleep last night. All right, so I'm like, okay, it's time to get in some type of preparation or formation. Something is not sweet anymore between somebody here. And if they do just throw something back here, like I'm coming back, it's just some bullshit at this point. They've been taken. They have done something that they can't come back from. Okay? And so that could be love. Rejection can be protection also. And I feel bad for this person then, because I'm not feeling no kind of way. Like, I feel bad, but when I'm saying I'm not feeling no kind of way, is like I feel like I put in what I could, and then I did what I naturally do. If something is not, I'll put it in time or whatever. If it's not whatever, then I guess I just have to give it up. It might just pile up in the corner or something, or I'll just start throwing shit away. So again, somebody saying they hadn't heard that version of it. Is that true? Okay, Dr. Hadley. So again, Dr. Hadley could be tapped into her mental here, or tapped in, or somebody that can verify, or somebody that could be, I'm hearing that's what friends are for. This could be somebody that knows the story. This could be like an OG energy or an old God energy saying something here about whatever this is. All right. I feel like it's a lot of people turning away from the Empress/Emperor at this time. They may be disappointed, but they also may be just guilty. Okay? So somebody's saying, okay, so Dr. Hadley says, I don't think so. And then Ira, who is the father of Elijah, said, don't think so. Why? Of course it's true. Elijah fell back against me, clear to the ground, with the force of a blow. Okay? And Hadley says, my impression was that he went back to get hold of my stick, of your stick. Now, again, this is what I'm saying. To get back hold of your stick. Because right now I'm hearing that a wand could also be we got the Lord of Swiftness in reverse. Prince of the Chariots of Water. Let me see. Oh, let me see about this wand, what this could be talking about. Oh, snap. Look at it. We got the other version of the King of Wands here. All right? Somebody is tired or worn out or something. Or maybe a stick is not working that good. Went back to get a hold of your stick. This stick could be even talking about something else here. Oh. He went back to get a hold of your stick. Okay, this could be... why am I hearing that? That don't... He went back to get a hold of your stick. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody... He grabbed my... You know, like, I'm seeing somebody, like, jumping away from somebody saying somebody was trying to grab their something. Let me see. We got the Hangman in reverse. So the Hangman is like a watcher or somebody that has... This could be a female that's in her masculine too. Let's get that right, okay? So... Oh, I'm even hearing that. See, people can have doppelgangers or twins that are men. They're one, but it's like you could have a boy twin or something like this. that you're connected to, and he's the wand and you're the cup, and you guys kind of come back to each other. We got the strength card. So yeah, some type of manipulation here. People say that this is making somebody strong or something, but again, and since this woman has her uterus or her womb covered with this wreath, this is maybe somebody trying to manipulate somebody to take something from, I'm hearing a baby from the baby carriage or some shit like this, or cookies from the cookie jar, or stolen thrones. This is a bitch using magic, all right? Misusing their power or their whatever, using magic. This is why I'm like, Source, you need to take the powers away from these motherfuckers, okay? Because, you know what? And I feel like this is making me think about even on the brother energy that was on Stranger Things, that came to take, I mean, he was, you know, getting rid of those people, but he was also accumulating all of their power, which made him very powerful. So it made me think about the heavy presence of these thunderstorms and shit that were going on lately. It's like, what female or what male or whatever if they're getting what's equally and what they're deserving in a relationship or something, who is going to not? So that's why I know whatever this was a setup or a plan or something here. Like, the real original person is gone. They probably have a clone that's about to attain the lifestyle of that person, and they don't know me. They don't know their goddess, or they don't know their God, right? And then so they are going to be activated by another energy that could be Satan. And me talking like this and being that energy of that all energy, I feel like this is just, it's like pushing something to the, like we fucking around with something here, because somebody needs me to speak. Somebody want me to shut the fuck up, and somebody needs me to speak, because that's what really fills their mind up with ideas. This is what they feed the rest of their flock with. This is what they also know, but they also are surveilling and stalking and all this other shit in the background too. So it's like, you damned if you do or you damned if you don't. All right. So again, somebody just, they have a muse with this individual, this entity here, because again, like I said, they're under a spell here. Like, I don't even have to lie about nothing, but ain't stopping shit, because I feel like, again, even if you try and put me out the world energy, I'm about to step into some old shit. And I said old type of shit, okay? That is going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, it'll be like, ow, but, you know. But I do also think somebody's sending this Page of Wands energy with this fertility to try to, they could be using medical. This could be galactic shit too, all right? Probing, okay? Or this could be something else, all right? And I'm telling you, whatever I'm talking about is past, present, and future. We could be talking about anything that was happening amongst the people, okay? All right? Within the past 1,000 years here. All right? So again, I'm feeling like whatever this is here, this could be also like something verbal, or this could be, and I'm getting different stories because we're talking about different timelines. Who is, I wouldn't say a necromancer, okay, but somebody who is in tune with something here, okay? You would think a God would be able to deal with all types of people, right? And ain't nobody gonna be like, ooh, God, you was talking to Satan. Ooh, God, you was talking to Lucifer. Ooh, God, you was talking to this person. Like, God would be like, who the fuck you think you is? I'll talk to whoever I want to. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you silly motherfuckers that believe something like that. All right? So again, somebody was trying to get a hold of somebody's stick. Okay, I don't know. All right, this could be your wand. It's funny, we got all this wand energy pulled out here. Okay, we pulled the card to see what we were talking about, and another wand came out. So, I mean, I don't know. I can't make the cards do it. You see me with the cards right here in front of you, okay? So again, I felt close to my father, and my hand closed on his stick. I had jumped up and swung with it. We were talking about something about swinging or swinging something yesterday. Before I knew it,